Hello and welcome to the Snap Society. I'm Jamie Larson, and today we're going to be talking about watermarking in Lightroom. So last week I talked about how I edit my pictures in one click, and I had a lot of people messaging me and asking questions, which I love. And one of the big questions was, can you watermark in Lightroom? And the answer is yes, you can. So I want to show you how I do that. So I pick a picture here. Now watermarking in Lightroom can be a little tricky in the beginning, the first time that you do it, but not to worry, because after you do it one time, it is completely simple. You just have to get your logo into Lightroom for the watermarking, and once it's there, it's good to go. So we pick our picture that we're going to watermark, and we go into Lightroom, and then we go into Edit Watermarks. Okay. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, there is a little watermark right here in the corner, and it says My Mac. Obviously, we don't want that. We want our watermark. So I am going to go to the top right here where it says Choose, and I'm going to choose a watermark. What you need to do is you need to find where your watermark is located. So I have mine in Logos and Watermarks. I have a white one with a PNG background. That makes it so that the background is clear, and I have a black one. I also have colored ones, but because sometimes the colors don't match my picture, I just stick with white or black. So right now for this picture, I'm gonna go with white. I'm gonna click Choose, and as you can see, it's right there, it's in the corner. Now, I may wanna make this bigger, I may wanna make it smaller, I may wanna make it more opaque so that it's kind of see-through. So let's just play around with these options here. As you can see, you can move down and you can make it bigger. You can make it so that it's a little bit see-through, which I, for this picture, don't want. Or you can move it around anywhere from the right-hand corner to the middle, to the left, down to the bottom, right here. And I actually like it, you know, I kind of pick different spots every time, but I'm gonna just pick right here just to keep it simple. And then we just save it. Now the preset that I'm gonna call this is left bottom white. The reason why I'm being so specific here is because when I go to export, I can then pick a watermark placement. And so when I pick this, I want to know which one is this. Is this the white one? Is this the black one? Is it on the left bottom, the left top? And I'm going to pick a placement based on what is best for the particular picture. So I'm naming this left bottom white. I'm going to create the watermark. Okay. So let's go into export now. So that is something that you do the very first time. The first time that you do it, you may even want to do one where you have a white one, you have a black one, you have it on the bottom right, you have it on the bottom left, and you just create all those options. And the reason why I say that is because when we get to export, this is what you're going to see. I'm going to export it to my desktop, and right here where it says watermark, I'm going to click on watermark. And here are all my options. As you can see, I've done a lot of different things in the past, and I'm going to click on that. Okay, so I am going to take it out of high resolution folder just so that you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to click export. That way you can see what it actually looks like. So let's go and see what the picture looks like once we've exported it. Okay, and here is the picture drawn up. So as you can see, I should have shown you, but I had in my export, I had standard sharpening, and it sharpened it really nicely. Didn't over sharpen, and it stuck this watermark here. Now you can decide to make it bigger, smaller. Like I said, you can create these watermarks where it can be all over the place, the top, the bottom, the middle, and then you just place it where it would be best for your particular picture that you're working with at that moment. It's best to create those watermarks ahead of time, because that way you already have them. You don't have to keep going back in there. It's really simple here in Lightroom. Let me show you one more. I'm going to do this picture here. And I'm going to click export because really we only need our pictures watermarked when they're being exported, right? So I'm going to click export. Again, I'm going to have this go to my desktop just so that it's easy to retrieve for me to show you. And you can see all my settings here. I just have 300 resolution, I've got matte paper. And do you see this says, it says left bottom white. And it's already there, it's already clicked on. So basically it keeps the last watermark that I've used, it keeps it checked on. So if you don't want that, you're gonna have to make sure that you take it off there. Now with this picture here, you can see white is actually a really good option because it'll be right here and it's over her dark clothing. So that's a good option. If I didn't want white, then I would click here and I would choose my other watermarks that I've created already. I'm going to hit export, and again, I'm going to show you what that will look like. Okay, there we go. This is another one with my white watermark, and all I had to do was one click of a button. I had to do a little front end stuff, and then just had to click it on there and make sure that it was the right color, and it's that simple. So that's how you watermark in Lightroom. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for checking out the Snap Society where everything clicks. Oh, and I'd really appreciate it if you share this video with somebody that you think could use it, or maybe on social media. Thanks.